Hello crafty friends, this is the Papered Chef here, and today I'm going live to share all the designer series paper in our new 2020 annual catalog by Stampin' Up. I just got my order and this is all accounted for, meaning what I'm about to show you are all the different designer series papers for everyone that has signed up for my, well, I don't have everybody's paper yet because I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. So let's put it that way. I didn't place just one order of paper. I placed 4 orders of paper to make sure that I would have the paper I needed to cut up and use for the designer series paper share. So what I thought I would do, just to get started, is open up a pack of paper that you've already seen. So there's a reason you haven't seen all this paper yet. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wasn't even able to get my hands on before the pre-order, and I wasn't able to get my hands on prior to June 3rd when our catalog went live. So this is the reason I want to start with this paper here is because I just got done doing a tutorial using the scan and cut, and this was the paper I featured in that tutorial. So I'd like to start with this paper, and then I will get into some of the newer papers that I was only able to get a hold of on June 3rd when the catalog went live. So now this paper here I was able to get a hold of earlier in May because I'm a demonstrator and we are allowed to pre-order. That's one of our perks of being a demonstrator. So here we go. I'm going to open them all in front of you, even if I've seen them before, because this pack, I mean, I'm just opening up all new packs. Hey, hi Carmen. Glad someone joined me. I'm happy because I don't announce this. This was just unannounced. I'm happy to do a live. All right, so In Good Taste designer series paper. Let's bring this up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the coordinating colors. Well, actually, I won't read it so close to the screen because I need to just zoom in here. So this is what I'm about to show you, the In Good Taste designer series paper. All right, hi Lisa. All right, basic gray, early espresso, gray granite, night of navy, petal pink, rococo rose, smoky slate, very vanilla, and whisper white. Okay, so this is called In Good Taste. Hi Marilyn, I think that was Marilyn. Okay, so this is one of those paper packs that's really neat because it comes with, it's bigger than all the other paper packs. I think it's the biggest of all paper packs. It has 24 sheets. Okay, so 24 double-sided sheets. So this is one pattern like this. Okay. So right now, if you just joined in, I'm showing you In Good Taste. So these are the patterns. Lots of textures and patterns, just phenomenal. Hi Deborah. Hi Yvonne. I love it too, right? This is the one I just got done using for my last tutorial, so that's why I figured I'd start with it. So if you sign up for the designer series paper share, or if you've already signed up, your paper is going to go out soon because I'm going to be cutting up all this paper I'm showing you, mailing it out. Now if you haven't signed up for the designer series paper share yet, know that I'm going to be cutting these into 6x6 sheets, and you're going to get 120 pieces of 6x6 sheets. You're going to get all 10 of the papers I'm showing you and a sample of 12 of each of the papers. And if you signed up way early, you're even getting an early bird special, but I don't have that going on anymore, but you're going to be getting it if you've been waiting patiently for your paper. So I have to order the paper if you sign up. I have to order it at Stampin' Up, which I do every time I get enough orders. If I get four people to order, then I can place another order for designer series paper. I get it, I cut it up, I share it with my crafty friends. I label it, and I'll show you how I do all the labeling and packaging later on in this video. Okay, so this is In Good Taste. Now the reason I started with this one is because my latest tutorial was on In Good Taste, and here are the last ones. Now, you've also you may have seen me use this a lot in the backgrounds of my photos. I've been putting my photographs on this paper a lot. So here are some cards. So that was the paper. So here's how you can use that paper. I'm first going to just show you, before I show you my cards, just showing you something that I do with my paper when I get it. Okay, so I get my designer series paper, I use my scan and cut, or you can use a paper trimmer, and I just make loads and loads of card bases. Okay, loads of card bases. It's kind of like the one sheet wonder you may have seen people do where they cut up their designer series paper. I cut mine up with the scan and cut, and I end up with all the kinds of pieces. And then I take those pieces, and then I make some smaller pieces that I use for bookmarks and things. Okay, so I just hope you're following that. And then what I do with them all, and then I also do a bunch of die cutting with some of the coordinating stamp sets and things. Then I make my card bases. Okay, I make my card bases. If you signed up for the cardstock share, you have 60 pieces of cardstock. Let's see, maybe more than that. No, you have, yeah. If you got an early bird, you got more than that. But let's say you sign up for the cardstock, you get 6 collections of 10 pieces of cardstock. You can make 120 cards, like the kind of cards I'm showing you. So this is, for example, Smoky Slate. So what I do is I decorate my card bases using the designer series paper and cardstock. So these are just card bases I've decorated. This one is embossed as well. Okay, so that's what I do with my designer series paper. So you just need to cut it up and start using it, right? It's exciting. Then I start adding elements to it. So building my cards. I do things in assembly line fashion. So I will make my card bases. I cut those all up. I score them. I did a video on how to make card bases. Then I take my designer series paper, cut that up, and start layering it. And this is just my style. There's no right or wrong way. And then I save all the little scraps. You know, and then I cut up my dies, and I have my sentiments, and then I'll show you the result. So here's what you can make with the designer series paper I just showed you. Okay, so this is why we do cardstock shares and designer series paper shares. It's to inspire you to come up with lots of ideas, because you're going to have lots of options. If you get a designer series paper share, you're going to get to have lots of options on ways to design cards. So this is Petal Pink cardstock and the In Good Taste designer series paper. This one only uses a little piece of the designer series paper, but it uses, let's see, Early Espresso cardstock. Here uses designer series paper, In Good Taste. And this just uses a little bit of it. This uses mostly a cardstock background and a little bit of it. And this one uses a piece of another kind of paper, but you get the idea. So those are just ideas for using, and that's just a coordinating stamp set. So sometimes I use embossing folders as well. So those are just ideas on what to do with all this designer series paper after you get it. Okay, so that's why I wanted to start with that one. I don't have examples to show you for all of these designer series papers, because this is just a tutorial I happen to be working on. And what I do with in my tutorials is, when I cut up paper, is I just use it, I create cards, and I share them. And I don't really hold on to things for very long. My crafts are just out there in the world, which is where they should be. That you should be blessing people with your crafts. Okay, so that pack of paper was unique in that it contains 24 sheets. So if you get a pack of this paper, you can make so many cards, and you would have so many options, and it would last you a very long time, because it's such a thick stack. All right, so now we did something old, meaning old. Hello, honeybees. Honeybees stamping from Florida. I'm going to show you something new. So that was something old, meaning old where I was able to get it last month. Maybe in May, I was able to get it in May, so you may have seen it before. You definitely haven't seen me open this one before on my channel, because I just opened it. I just got it. So you haven't seen me open this one. And this one I'm about to open. And let's I'll make my table flat a little bit here. Let's make the camera. Hi, Darlene. Let's do this, because I don't want to make you guys dizzy. So we're going to try to keep the paper flat from now on. I didn't want to do that for the first set. So I'm going to leave the paper on the table so I don't make anyone dizzy. I'm going to turn this down, and you're going to get to see now. I'm going to zoom in like that so you can see the whole paper. Oh no, actually I don't need to zoom in. We'll just leave it like that. I don't know if the dog bundle has come out back in stock yet, Lara, but sometimes when things are on back order, Lara, you can still get them, and then they mail them to you later at no extra charge for shipping. But if it's on if it's out of stock, you'll just have to wait. I didn't know that it was out of stock. All right, so what I'm showing you now is a new one that I just got. Now, I was only able to order this on June 3rd. It is called, just so you can understand what I'm saying, and I'm not going to leave this in the camera. This is called Artistry Blooms. So what I want to do is just, while I'm showing you this, if I can walk and chew gum here, I'm going to just tell you the coordinating colors for the Artistry Blooms. Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, and Melon Mambo. Okay, so loads of coordinating colors. So if you look at and you see that there's double-sided, you're going to get 12 double-sided sheets of Artistry Blooms. And one side, they're both sort of like a watercolor type wash. One side has this ombre effect, or it has this neat sort of, I guess I would say plain or ombre, and the other one has a nice pattern. Okay, so that's what you're getting. 12 sheets. Now again, I'm doing a sampler. It's called a sampler. So due to shipping, to ship 12 by 12 paper, it's kind of a nightmare. I mean, I know some people do it. I've seen people do it on like eBay and things. I didn't want to take on the challenge of having to buy all kinds of packing material. In fact, the cost of my designer series paper share is so low, and I really just want to keep the cost down. So I'm using, U.S. Postal System, and the paper is in 6 by 6 sheets. So you're not getting 12 by 12 sheets. You're getting a sampler. Now, when I say a type of designer series paper, every time we have a new catalog, we have new suites. So Artistry Blooms designer series paper is part of the Artistry Blooms suite. So at some point, I will be unboxing products I have from the new catalog. But by request, I don't want to break up my unboxing videos, because my videos, I don't want them to be too long, so I'm breaking them up. And so today's unboxing, this is just unboxing. I'm only unboxing the designer series paper. Now, for me, personally, this is my favorite sheet because I'm thinking I can use this with the whale, my new favorite stamps. And I think it's just very nautical. I can use that one with very nautical. Hey, Shen from Australia. All right, so that was Artistry Blooms. All right, I'm stacking them up this time. Last time, I had some avalanches on my table. Let's do another older one. Older meaning I was able to get it before June, and then we'll do some new ones. Okay, we're gonna now do. Now, some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not. Just depends on how many times you've seen my channel, other people's channels. You may have seen this paper being used a lot already by demonstrators and even stampers because it came out June 3rd. But we were able to get this one in May. It's called Forever Greenery. Let me just put the name there. So I just want to put the name there in case. So if you like any of these products and you don't want to do a paper share, then yes, Yvonne, that Artistry Blooms would make awesome card backgrounds. If you don't want to do a whole paper share, meaning you don't want the 120 samples of paper, then and you like anything I'm showing you, just go to my store. Go to my Stampin' Up! Store, which I'm not linking right now in the video because I don't want to confuse you, because where you sign up for the paper share is a different place than my Stampin' Up! Store. But if you like what you see, then you can go buy the individual packs of paper. Everything I'm showing you is on sale. You don't have to do a paper share. You can just go buy individual packs of paper. So in Forever Greenery, we have Garden Green, Just Jade, Pear Pizzazz. I don't want to lose my place. I better not walk and chew gum. I was going to try to flip through the papers as I told you the colors, but I can't read the colors and flip through the paper at the same time without losing my place. So we said Garden Green, Just Jade, Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, and Whisper White. All right, so those were the coordinating colors, and now I can flip through the paper. Forever Greenery. As you can use this for holidays. You can use this for your nature cards. I've been doing a lot with this. This piece here cuts out with the scan and cut. I made some stickers with this piece. I showed how to create stickers. And in fact, I'll link to the related tutorials when this is all over, and maybe by the time I do a blog post about this. I hope I can do one soon because the sign up is June 15th, because after that, I'm doing a lot of, hey, congratulations, Denise, on joining Stampin' Up. So now you get a discount on all these papers. There's a special going on for that right now too. I hope you joined and got the bundle special, Denise. I hope you did the bundle special. All right, so there you go. That was Forever Greenery. So what I was saying is, you just like, after this 15th of June, and I'm done with the signups. That's all I'm going to do this again for this catalog. Like, this is my designer series paper share. Now I'm going to show you one new. I'm going to show this. I think I'm going to do this one last because this one's the cutest one ever. I'm going to show you another new one. We'll do this one first. New meaning I was able to just get this one on June 3rd when the catalog launched. So this is the only time I'm going to do the designer series paper share for the annual catalog. I'm doing it once a year. It's a very, very big undertaking. And it also means I had to get I had to get all the paper for everyone, all the bags. And it's kind of like, I understand now why some companies have a hard time keeping things in stock, because, you know, I'm just trying to do this paper share, and I ordered on day one. I ordered all the paper, and I was able to get some extra of this paper. But this paper is already on back order, this paper here, when I get to that paper. I mean, this one, it's called World of Good. So I understand now why companies have a hard time keeping things in stock when they're really popular like this. All right, so what I'm showing you now is, I'm going to try to hopefully say it right, Peony Garden, okay? And last time I did a live, I asked one of my viewers how to say peony, and she wrote it out for me phonetically, and I hope I got that right. Peony Garden. Okay, Peony Garden. So this is a really neat paper, and it reminds me of that Parisian blossoms that we had last time, except it's not shiny like that, but it reminds me of that with the sort of the color scheme. Okay, so the color scheme is basic gray, gray granite, petal pink, and whisper white. Very simple color scheme for this one. Let's turn that over. So this is Peony Garden. Okay, so this is going to be great just for making little, you know, boxes, and then you could decorate them on the outside with, like, you could make a box with one because it's very solid, and you could put a little band of another pattern on it. So this is neat. This is a neat pattern. These are just sort of plain but it's trendy. It's a trendy color. When you see this, you're gonna start seeing things in petal pink, like in the stores. And I know when I see our designer series paper, and then I go around looking at what's in the home decor shops, and I see a lot of that same kind of stuff. So for me personally, this is my least favorite paper. Like, personally, that's just me, because you know me, I like whimsical things. And my favorite paper, I think I'll do this one in a minute. This one's my favorite. This one's my favorite paper. This is called a Whale of a Time. All right, so back to Peony Garden, and let's see. Petal. Yeah, that's it. Gray granite. I mean, you can't get simpler than that. These patterns. So I think they're going to make good little nice backgrounds and things. I will probably get one pack of it, and it'll probably take me the whole year to use it, because I'll do some projects with it. I'm not getting a pack of it yet. Everything I bought here, I'm just using for my paper share. I did buy some extra packets for myself of the whale paper and some of the other papers. But this paper, I didn't get anything from that suite yet. Whereas I saw other demonstrators during their talking about the catalog walkthroughs and things, and they were like, this is the suite I'm getting first. So it's like different strokes for different folks. I mean, of course, it's high quality paper. This one would be nice for coloring, this piece here. We have high quality papers, and I love the marble here. And that's nice. It's just that it's not colorful and whimsical, you know, but that's okay. That's why you will have options with your designer series paper share. Options of things to do with that. Okay, so that was a new one. And let's do an old one. Let's do a small one. I love these 6x6. Yes, everyone has their own taste, exactly. This one is called Flowers for Every Season. We're gonna kick it up a notch and show you some more colorful flowers now. Flowers for Every Season designer series paper is already 6x6. That's what I like about it. because I don't have to cut this for the designer series paper share. It's already cut for me. And the coordinating colors are Bumblebee. Let's turn a couple of these over. This time you get 4 of each sheet. And this kind of pack. It's 48 sheets and it's already cut up into 6x6. Okay, you get, it's Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, and Whisper White. Yes, Yvonne, it's definitely good to make 3D things with those kinds of plain papers because then you can decorate them on the outside with other sentiments and things. So there we go. So this one has a lot of our new ink colors. See, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade. This one is great for that. Okay, so flowers for every season. You get 2. I mean, not 2, double-sided. You get 4 of each sheet, double-sided. And demonstrators had an option of sort of buying this in bulk packs where we were able to get a lot of the same sheets, which is great for when we do workshops and things. So notice that every season, so you're going to see things that are, this is like, that would be in autumn. I mean, you're going to see things in the different seasons with floral patterns. Okay, so that was really dominated by the Bumblebee color and then Magenta Madness. This is dominated by that Magenta Madness and Poppy Parade. Now, I love this paper, and I've been using this paper a lot lately, this paper, for different projects. Because I was able to get this in the pre-order. I showed how to fold this up into little treat holders and things. So this is flowers for every season. So tea holders, treat holders. I'm thinking we'll decorate some mini pizza boxes with these. Maybe we'll do a mini pizza box for every season is what we could do. Because these are great for that. These are great for wrapping the candies, the Hershey Nuggets. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a pizza box for every season with this paper. Yes, Sally, isn't it great? The paper is just wonderful. Sally, I think you might be signed up for the paper share already. I think you are. You're going to get yours mailed out very soon. In fact, this could be your paper right here that I'm going through. Those of you that have been waiting patiently for the paper share, you're going to get rewarded by a little bit of extra early bird bonus. And those of you that sign up now, it's going to be great to get the last minute papers. All right, so there you go. That was Flowers for Every Season. I love these package of papers. In the last catalog, we had something called the Best Dress Designer Series paper. And the Best Dress was also cut up in 6x6 sheets. So I used it so much for like the treats I make with the little Tic Tacs. They use 6x6 paper. So I just love being able to cut these into little bands and things. All right, so that was Flowers for Every Season. Let's put that in a nice little stack. And I have shown you 5 of the papers. So just so you know the timing, I have 3 new ones and 2 old ones. So was that old or new? That was old. Okay, that was old. Meaning, I'm going to show you something new. New that I wasn't able to get. Okay, so we're going to do this one next. I wasn't able to get this before June 3rd. Not that the other one's old. All our paper retires. All of Stampin' Up! Paper retires, by the way. Every single catalog. We have all the papers go away. So they're just designer for that. Well, I mean, they might come back again, but they go away temporarily or they go away. Most of them never come back unless maybe a holiday paper. But these, they retire. So these are based on suites. So the one I'm going to show you now is another suite. So Flowers for Every Season has a whole suite that goes with that. It had the punch, it had, I did shaker cards with that. It had all kinds of stuff. This one is called Playing with Patterns. And my sister just ordered the actual bundle that came with this suite, Playing with Patterns, because she loved the bundle. Okay. So this is a suite, and I love this. This is really great paper. For me, this is happy paper. Happy, happy, happy. And what I like about the way that they put the paper in the stack, it's so fun because they put it in order already. Oh, Stampin' Up! I've been at least maybe 5 years, Denise, or something. Not that long. I've been crafting way longer than I was ever with Stampin' Up! I'm a crafter first. I always tell my viewers I'm a crafter before I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I identify myself as a stamper. I mean, as a crafter. I am a paper crafter. Okay, and then so Stampin' Up! Came along because the person I signed up with, like probably 5 years ago, I was living in Germany, and I had workshops at my house. I had paper crafting workshops at my house, and the person who came to my workshop was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and her name's Hattie. She saw my craft room. I'm going to leave that there for a second while I tell you the coordinating colors. Anyway, she saw my craft room and was like, oh my gosh, how can you not? She saw all the Stampin' Up! Stuff I already had because I was a customer, over the years, and she said, how can you not join Stampin' Up! And get a discount with all the crafts you have, with all the stuff you buy, with all the workshops you do already, with all the classes you teach? And I had a craft club, I have a kids craft club, and she's like, this would be perfect for you to get a discount. So I joined as what's called a hobby demonstrator just to get a discount. And that's how I stayed for years and years, and even doing tutorials and sort of just now trying to make it a business. But I did it as just to get a discount for the first several years. All right, so this, I don't know if I said this already because I lost my train of thought. But Calypso Coral, this is, by the way, I'm using playing with patterns. Playing with patterns. That's what I'm talking about, playing with patterns. And the colors are Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, and Purple Posy. All right, so now that we know the colors, I'm just showing you now all the different papers. So we have 12 patterns. So I hope you got to see these, and these are all double-sided. See, these are just amazing. We'll do the other sides in a minute. I'll just keep doing the first side, and then we'll do the other side. So I know what I like about the way they stored the paper in the stack is that it goes through all 12 pieces, and then you flip it over, and you can see the other sides of the 12 pieces, and then it starts over. So I really, really like that. I'm going to get so much extra this paper because to me, this is happy colors for me. See, it stops here, and then it does this 4 times. So this one stack, you'll see these 12 sheets 4 times. You get 48 sheets, and the patterns start over. So now I'm going to show you the other sides of these, and boy, are these fun. These, to me, are happy colors. Possibilities are endless. Okay, so you could kind of see that crushed curry popping out there. I mean, who would ever think to put crushed curry and purple posy together? Stampin' Up! Did. And actually, it looks good like that together. So you saw one side is more colorful, and the other side is lots of lines and stripes and more solid. So there's just so much you can do with these for card backgrounds, boxes. And I'm thinking, when I see these, I think of the mini Curvy Keepsake box. We have this mini Curvy Keepsake box. That's neat with the dots. I'm seeing this for the first time because I did go through some stacks, but I didn't actually. I'm seeing the patterns here for the first time up close and personal. We have this mini Curvy Keepsake box, and you can make these little. There's a metal die, and this will be good cut out with that because of the small patterns, and this will be really good for what's called the little tea holder treats. All right, so that was playing with patterns, and someone's getting a mixed up little pile in there. Designer Series Paper Share. And I really love these because all for my Designer Series Paper Share, it's like, boom, there's my 12. I don't even have to even count them out because I know that Stampin' Up! Put 4 stacks of the same kind inside there. And I don't have to cut them. I never realized how many extra blades I should have ordered for when I was doing this paper share. Okay, so this one is the one that's on back order. This is what I'm doing next. That was a new paper. And then what I'm doing next now is called World of Good Specialty Designer Series Paper. So if you sign up for the paper share today, you may get my hoard. I'm a hoarder, so I saw this was going on back order. I saw it was on low inventory, and I did get an extra pack. And then I can do some bartering because I have a local stamping group I'm in, so I can do some bartering. I can say, hey guys, and I have a lot of extra of this one here. But in your paper share, I have to order the paper share for you. So I didn't order the other ones. I don't have extras of anything else. Except, well, I did get this one because I love it. But I don't have extras. I don't have 10 packs of paper sitting around. That's not how I roll. Maybe I will have it later in the catalog year. But as of this paper share, I don't have extra inventory. I was too excited about buying new products. Therefore, I'm just going to let you look at something while I'm looking for the coordinating colors. Therefore, I have to order your paper if you sign up for the paper share today. However, if you do sign up, I still have enough of an extra pack of this, you know, for a few paper shares, because I knew it was going to be going on back order because I saw it in the low inventory, and also because I needed an extra pack just to make up for the amount of people that were doing the share. So anyone else, I have to do some trades. Like, so if I get a lot of paper shares today, Designer Series paper share, I'm gonna have to go to my local friends and say, would anybody trade me a pack of Ornate Garden for a pack of this one here, the World of Good Specialty Designer Series paper? Because when you do trades with other people, you have to do even trades, right? This is an even trade, meaning this is a specialty paper, this one I'm about to show you, and so is the Ornate Garden. Okay, so we have what's called, we have 6x6 papers that are 48 in a pack. We have 3 of those. We have specialty paper, which is foiled. We have this is a foiled type of paper, World of Good, and so is the Ornate Garden. They're both foiled paper. Okay, meaning they have gold, or this one has brass foil in it and the other one has gold. So let's just talk about the coordinating colors. I love this paper. It's nice and masculine. Okay, so it's called, the colors are Basic Black, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, and Whisper White. Okay, World of Good. Anyway, I'll be doing some bartering to get my paper shares done, and if I can't barter and trade for other paper, that means that you're going to have to wait for your World of Good. I'm not the type of demonstrator that says, oh, you have to wait till I get everything before I ship it. I'm going to ship you the other 9 colors. I'll ship you 9 colors. Of course I will, because I have to get it out of my house. In fact, I'm driving my husband absolutely crazy, and I need to get the paper out of my house. So so basically, you'll get all the other papers except for this one if you sign up. You're going to get it eventually, and I'll pay the extra shipping to send it to you later. Or I'll send you the 12 pieces of this later if you can't get it now, because it's already on back order, is all I'm saying. And I can't do anything about back order. I mean, it can't do anything. It was so popular. Look at this. I can see why it's popular. Look at this matte paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. So the way it works is you sign up for the paper share, then I order it, then it comes. And it was taking a week for me to get my first order, but I know now that the ordering is faster. I mean, the shipping is a little faster now, because we're not like bombarding Stampin' Up with all these orders. I've lost my place. Let me get rid of the papers I've shown you, because I keep showing you the same paper over and over. Here, let's put it like this. There we go. There we go. So I know the ordering's not going to take as long, but say you do a paper share, and I order it today. If I get four people sign up, then I order another paper share. I order another stack of papers. Well, I do need 8 of the one paper, but let's just say for simplicity's sake, I get 4 people to sign up, and I order a pack of paper I order a pack of all the different papers, and then I get them. I have to cut them up, package them, label them, and ship them off to you. So by the end of the month, I'll be shipping out this last paper share, and then I'm done. Literally, poke a fork in me. I'm done after that. No more of this one until the holiday catalog. I'll do it again during the holiday catalog. I will. I say I'm done, but I'll do a paper share during the holiday catalog, which already comes out in September already, I believe. So that's already coming out soon. In fact, I'm already working on the catalog ordering for that. The catalog mailing, I should say. This paper is my favorite piece, so I'm just going to kind of show you that brass foil a little better up here. Closer up. That's brass foil. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so this is called the World of Good. World of Good. And that was Specialty Designer Series paper. Okay, and in a minute I'll show you the other specialty paper that I have a lot of, because I was able to get the other one prior to the catalog launching. Okay, now I'm going to show you my favorite suite. This is the paper from my favorite suite. I'm showing you Whale of a Time. I'm probably going to go through 20 packs of this paper this year because of how much, like I'm signed up for, different kinds of paper shares, not paper shares, card shares, and this is that's the kind of card I would do first in a paper share. And then if I got to pick another design, I would pick a different one. So Whale of a Time. Okay, I need to let me let you look at a couple of these. I'm going to put a couple like this. so you can sort of see something while I'm talking about the coordinating colors. There we go. Again, 48 sheets, double-sided patterns. I'm going to read you the coordinating colors. Sorry, I have to get close to this because of my reading glasses. Okay, Balmy Blue, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Just Jade, Pacific Point, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. Oh, is that fun or what? Wow. I think this is Pacific Point here. Wow. I'm excited about the number of coordinating colors with this suite. So just to let you see them, I'm going to kind of lay them out like I did earlier. All right, now this one, I didn't get it yet, but you'll be seeing it in my unboxing. Even though it was, so I ordered, I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so I ordered this whale suite first. That was it's whale of a time. I ordered this whole suite. So we have one product number where you can order all the products in the suite. And I did that, and I got the whale of a time. But that's the box. That's not the box that came. So the first box I ordered, as soon as I could order on June 3rd, is not the box that came, which is interesting. The box that came is the third box I ordered. But hopefully by this time tomorrow, I will be showing you more of my products that I unbox. And maybe I'm going to get to show you the whale punch, because there is a punch that goes with this paper. But I might be using my scan and cut. Just depends. I always use what's easiest. But I still wanted the whale punch, of course. I wanted the whole suite. It's so cute. Here we go. Here's the whales. And I'm thinking, and I don't know for sure, because I have not actually tried the punch, but I'm thinking the punch is going to work on this paper as well. Maybe on the big whale. Maybe not the small whales. I don't know. I have to see the punch. I haven't really taken notice, but I'm going to be probably cutting that with my scan and cut anyway, because some things I do are faster on different machines. But even though I like to have all the punches and tools. Hello, Ali. This is the Calypso Coral color. Look at that gorgeous background. So if you are not into the whole whimsical thing, there's this elegant side. So if you're into more just like soft, solid patterns and not the whimsical pattern, this is my favorite. This here is like my favorite piece. I love little whimsical whales like that. That's just so adorable. But like I said, there's two sides to every. There's this double-sided paper, so you have so many choices. Ah, look, it looks like Crush, huh? It looks like Crush the turtle. Gorgeous turtle paper. Now, I won't even try to cut these out. I don't think I'm even going to try to cut these out with the scan and cut, unless I do some of my acetate trick, where you trace over this with an acetate, because they're too close to the edges. There's not enough contrast there to cut those out. But they're still adorable, and I might cut them out a different way, but I don't think I need to. I think that's going to be cute for boxes and things. This is going to be great for card backgrounds, this water scenes. Oh, seahorses. Yippee. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this paper. I didn't notice this one. Oh, happy, happy. I'm so happy. This paper makes me so happy. The colors in this paper make me happy. The patterns make me happy. The watercoloring, the modern, this is like a splash of modern. That's because that's really in right now, that watercoloring. More waves. Oh, I can't wait to make stuff with this paper. I mean, you have texture and color and gradients, and then imagine then even embossing the water. So you could even use that. There's a wave embossing folder I have somewhere. I forget what it's called. It's something about waves, I think, but it could be called something else. Oh, look at these whales. These ones should cut out with the punch. The punch is called Whale Builder, I think. Whale Builder Punch. So that's what's coming. And I got the little doohickeys, whatever they're called. I got whatever came in the suite. I don't know. Embellishments, paper, punches. I don't remember what's in the suite at this point, and I don't have my catalog nearby. I would have to find out. Oh my goodness. This is the neatest paper ever. Look at the way it looks like you're and I'm a scuba diver too, by the way. So you might notice that from my Facebook profile that I scuba dive a lot. Look at this. It looks like you're diving right into the hole there. The deep blue hole. All right, so let's see was that the other side of that? That was the other side of that paper. I'm almost done with this whale of a time. Look at these tiny little fish. Look at these cute little, and there's little seagrass or coral. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the seaweed. All right, I'm off to order more of this paper for sure. This paper is amazing. Oh my goodness. Oops, I forgot to show you the other side of that. So that was whale of a time. All right, I said I was going to do the pets last. So what do we have left? All we have left is the Ornate Garden. So I did a new paper. New meaning I was able to get it June 3rd. And then I have an old paper. I'm going to show you an old paper that we were able to get from before, because I just want to make sure I show you all the paper that's in the cart in the Designer Series paper share. That ends on, the sign up ends June 15th. Because after that, poke a fork in me, I'm done. And by the way, you can't get it unless you're in the US, in my paper share. Now, other countries, there's demonstrators in many countries. Canada, Australia, the UK, okay? You can get demonstrators in any country, and not any country, but I'm saying France, Germany. There's Stampin' Up in many companies. But what I'm saying is you can only get my paper share if you're in the US. I just do US only. I'm a US demonstrator, so that's the only one. I can only operate in the US. Okay, that's it. So, and that's also my shipping. Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm not even allowed to ship this to other countries, even if I wanted to. Even if I was willing to, let's put it that way. Okay, I'm just going to turn this over. This is like this. So you can look at this while I'm talking. All right, so it's called the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. The specialty part is that it has foiling in the paper. That's what makes it specialty. You saw the brass foiling in the World of Good Designer Series paper, and now this one here has gold foiling throughout. And the coordinating colors are Bumblebee. That's that color. The color that looks a lot like crushed curry. Bumblebee, Early Espresso, Mint Macron, Old Olive, Terracotta Tile, and Whisper White. Wow. Just amazing. I got a lot of this paper, and I got it because of the shiny sides. I really like the shiny sides. Now, the flowers are fun and colorful, and they remind me of the 70s. Flower power, flower children, hippies. Okay, so that's just, it's nice paper, but I really like it for more of like that foiled side. Okay, so this is, put that down there like that so you don't get dizzy, but I just want to make sure that you can see the foil. Yeah, they are beautiful, right, Jen? I mean, look at that. It's just, I like to kind of tilt it in the light so you can see the foiling. And the reason I really like the paper shares, when I do paper shares for the new catalogs, is because I think it's one thing to see me show you the paper, but it's another thing to feel the paper, to hold the paper. Paper will give you different feelings based on the color schemes and the patterns, and you're going to get to see what kind of paper you want to get more of. Or if you just want a sampling of Stampin' Up products, and you'll just have enough for the whole year just to sample and go through and try different things with, and just let your creative juices flow. And so you could get the paper share for that reason, or you could get the paper share for the reason of trying to figure out what you want to order. I mean, it's up to you. You can get the paper share for whatever the reasons is. Oh, what is a paper share? Oh, Diane. So paper share is a way to get to try every one of the 120 papers I'm showing you right now. You're going to get 120 sheets of 6x6. So this one's a 12x12. I get 4 people to sign up for the paper share. I take it, I cut it into 6x6 sheets. So you would get like 2 of this exact one. You get this one and this one. See, you get 2 of these. But if you had this kind of paper, you get 1 of each because there's so many extra patterns. You get like 1 piece of this. So you're going to get to try all the Designer Series paper in the entire catalog for one low price, including shipping. Oh, no, it doesn't include shipping. Sorry, unless you sign up for both paper shares. It's all on my website. If you sign up for both the cardstock share, which I'm pretty much done with. I mean, not done with, but I think I've sent out almost everybody's. A cardstock sheet. So Diane asked what a paper share is. This was a cardstock share. I'm just reaching over in my other bucket here. Not to talk about this in this video. Let me just turn this upside down. I did a cardstock share. It's still going on, but I talked about it in another video, and I labeled all the cardstock. But I'm done with that, meaning I pretty much sent out everybody that's ordered a cardstock share, unless they ordered it with the paper share. I might be trying to save on shipping and ship something together with a Designer Series paper share. But now what I'm working on now is something I wasn't able to get until now. I wasn't able to get this paper. I wasn't able to get enough of this paper until every time 4 people order, I can do a paper share. And now I'm cut this all up, and you get to sample all the papers. That's what it means, Diane. So you sample all the papers. So this one it's only $40, and then I eat the cost of the shipping. I mean, I only charge $4 shipping flat rate on my whole website. So I have one paper left. I use, oops, I'm getting far from a microphone. Okay, so I use these flat rate envelopes. That's why I can only do it in the US. See, I can put them in here, but I've been trying to use these legal ones. I had to order these from the post office, the postal system, the legal ones, because they're not like something, the legal flat rate envelopes aren't something that, they cost a little more to ship than these, but I can fit the papers in them better. See, I can fit 2 packs of, I'll show you how I package it in a minute, okay? But that's what a paper share is. I cut it up, I label it all, and I mail it to my crafty friends. Then you get to sample all the papers. And then you can order the ones you like more of. Okay, finally, we're done. After this is the last paper. This is it. My favorite paper was this. I want to hear what your favorite paper was when I'm done my 10th paper. My favorite is Whale of a Time. That's Kim's favorite, Paper Chef's favorite paper. Kim's favorite paper. I want to hear what your favorite paper was. I'll get to read the comments later if I can't see them right now. But this paper, oh my goodness, is going to be, I would say this is going to be the next one to go in back order. Because this is going to be so popular when people actually see it. You can't really see this in the catalog. Playful Pets, it's called. Playful Pets. You can't see it, meaning you can't see how cute the paper is until you open it up and see it. That's one of the reasons for a paper share. So for me, I do it for several reasons. And other demonstrators sometimes sign up with me too. Like they're not doing their own paper share or their team's not doing it. And they want to try all the papers as well. So you don't have to be on my team. My team signs up. My team signed up first. They got first priority and extra goodies and early bird special and all kinds of things. They got coupons and things. But what I'm saying is you don't have to be on my team. You don't have to be shopping with me to sign up for my paper share. My paper share is just something you can pay with PayPal. You just use the little button. There's a button. It's not too clear, but it's kind of called Add to Cart button. It's a light color button. And you can add this to the cart. Then if you add the cardstock share and the Designer Series paper share to your cart, you'll get free shipping. Anywhere in the U.S. It doesn't matter if you don't want to buy things from me or if you already have a demonstrator or if you already are a demonstrator, you can still sign up for my paper share and get a sample of all the different papers. But if you are a new customer of mine, then please let me know because I can put a catalog in there for you for no cost. I'm not sending out the catalogs anymore with the regular way because that's very, very expensive for me. But I am putting them in with the paper share. Other than that, I'm asking people to order the catalogs another way now. It just got to be too much. I'm a small business. I'm a one-woman operation, except my husband helps me. So I'm in one. That's it. It's a small business. All right. So basically, Playful Pets. Bottom line, the paper share is a way to get to sample all the papers. This is called Playful Pets Designer Series paper. The coordinating colors are basic black. I'm just going to turn this over so you can see it. Basic black, cinnamon cider, early espresso, flirty flamingo, real red, soft suede, and whisper white. Playful Pets Suite has a whole suite of products, including cute little ribbons and little embellishments. And it has just a whimsical feel of cats and dogs patterns. Okay, so look at these paws. I think I'm gonna have to go out because I have about 10 friends with dogs. And I think I have to go out and get some more Milk-Bone doggy treats. And I will be using this probably before the holiday season, and maybe just for random doggy treats, because now that we're finally allowed to visit people again, I can bring their doggies a treat. So this is going to be great paper for making treat toppers for pet treats, I think. It's also going to be great paper for sympathy cards and all kinds of things. And I did get the little bundle that came with it that has dies and a stamp set. Look at the cute kitty paper. This is something, again, you can't really tell how cute it is until you hold the paper or look at the paper close up like I'm showing you it closer up. Oh my goodness. I have to put this closer to the camera because it's just, you can't see how cute these cats are otherwise. They didn't look as cute in the catalog on paper. They didn't look as cute as they look when you get the paper. And this one's look like little whiskers on this side. But if you want to color this in green, I'm thinking you could take a green marker on this one, on this paper, and make it into grass if you wanted. So if you don't want to, you know, each of the pet patterns has other options for it. Okay, so you get a couple cat patterns and you get a couple dog patterns. Okay, what do we have here? Little fish. Little fish and little hearts. So super cute. Yeah, this paper, Denise, is going to be so popular. So I'm happy that I did a paper share because everyone should try all these different papers. And then this one would be cute for, again, treat toppers. And then these, I'm going to try to cut these out with the scan and cut and see what happens. I'm going to first see what the die set looks like before I attempt it, because maybe there's dies to go with everything. And maybe if I don't need a whole, well, I'll probably still cut it out with my machine. But if I don't need a whole bunch of embellishments, I might just use the dies. But if I need a bunch of embellishments, then I might go ahead and use, okay, do you see that? That was, by the way, that was wag, wag, bark, bark. See? Wag, here, let me make sure I'm in focus here so you can see that paper. Wag, play, love, bark, wolf, scratch, right? And then you got this paper that says all the kitty words. So this is great for scrapbooking. Pause, jump, mess, meow, purr, snooze. Okay? Snooze. That's me. Sometimes I feel like a cat. Although I probably never really sleep enough. All right, so that was it. That was all the paper. And now I'll show you how to package it. All right. So first thing I do is I cut it into, just because I want to be clear. Let's put this down as my background. My camera likes when I put things in the background. We'll just do that. It doesn't like my black table. So there we go. So the first thing I do when I package up a designer series paper share is I cut up the paper and I put it in the bag, specially ordered for this exact reason. So I have bags and I have labels. So first thing I do is I cut it up, and you're going to get 12 sheets of each type of paper, and they're going to be 6x6 sheets. And what I try to do is, like, if you got the map on, what I try to do is say this piece is a map piece, and I don't want to give you the same map piece. So I even turn the papers as I'm cutting them. I turn them 90 degrees so that your pieces of your map paper, see, are not the same two pieces of the map. Oh, that one was, I messed up that one. But I try to, well, I'll fix that one. But I try to make it so you get different pieces of your map. Here, let's see if I did it with this one. Yeah, see, here's an example. That's what I try to do. I try to turn the paper as I'm cutting it so that you get different pieces. So you really get sample of the paper. You're not getting the whole sheet of this, but you're getting, so in the end, if it's a 12 by 12, you're getting 2 6x6 sheets in that kind of pack. And if it's one of these kind of packs, you would already get all the different kinds of patterns. The paper packaging, I have to order it all. That's what I get it from my suppliers. I order these things in bulk. So you're asking where I get the packaging. I can link to my packaging if you want. I don't mind sharing my packaging, but I go to eBay, I go to Amazon, and I buy 200 bags at a time, 400 bags at a time, whatever. I mean, I do this all the time for other things, not just for paper shares, but I'm saying, and one of the things I have on my site, I could show you later, is my retired paper stash as well. So I'm wrapping a lot of retired paper. Then after that, I label the paper. And then I put 2 packs. So that's how I wrap the paper. Then I label it with my labels, which I spent a long time preparing for this paper share, way before the paper share even started. Okay, so in other words, I've been planning for this for so long. Like way before I was even able to order the paper. I didn't even know what the paper was going to be, except for the PDF. I didn't even know what it looked like, and I was already making labels as soon as I was able to see the PDFs. So then I put them together according to what I think went together well in the same bag. So like this is a bag with the playful pets. On the top 12 papers are playful pets, and the bottom 12 papers are playing with patterns, because I thought they're both whimsical. I put them in one package. So there's 24 sheets in this package. Then I put Whale of a Time with the Artistry Blooms, just because I figured then you can refer to these papers later in your stash. They're all labeled for you, and you can sort of pull them out. You'll pull the Artistry Blooms out of the back. The bags sort of seal again. I mean, they're self-adhesive bags, but you can seal them again and store your paper. Or you could store your paper another way. And then I put World of Good and In Good Taste because these to me are the masculine papers. I packaged those together. Okay. And I packaged Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper with flowers for every season because they're both floral papers. There's a lot of floral papers. And then I put these sort of more subtle papers together. Forever Greenery, because that only contained like all the green colors, and then this one contained the Peony Garden contained these sort of petal pink and whimsical colors. So I packaged those together. So that's what you get. Now, if you signed up for the early bird special, you also got something else. You got some extra stuff, and that'll be coming to you. But I'm not going to talk about the early bird special now because that's way over. You have to sign up for my newsletter to get that. No, I actually announced it on YouTube as well. So you didn't have to, but you can be in my newsletter. Anyway, so then what I have going on, so that's over. I'm done talking about the Designer Series paper special. But I will say that there's things helping me fund this new catalog launch. And what's helping me fund it is this sale I'm having at my store on other things. It's helping me fund all my new products that I'm going to be using throughout this year. So the one thing I have on, let me show you. Let me pull this down. Whoa, I got to put my box down. All right, so one thing I have on my store are these labels. Okay, this is a product I've been working very, very hard on over the years, and I just updated it. So these are digital download. So this is a digital download you can get. My team gets the actual labels as well. They don't need the digital download, but they if they signed up for my share. But this is, so you're going to use Avery labels. See, 30 per page, and you can label this, or you can use Mako label Avery equivalent. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're just going to be using any labels that are 30 per page, and that's something you can get at my store. And the other things you can get at my store are my retired stash. I'm selling some of my retired stash. I'm just going to show you. I have my box here. I'm just going to show you a couple of them that are in my retired stash that are for sale. And these are called little samplers, and I'm only charging $3.50. And these are little samplers of different retired papers that have been retired for a while. Okay. So that's a fall type of pattern. This is an autumn type of pattern, and this was another. This is a seasonal type pattern. So I cut those up, and this is how I'm getting a lot of my new products, by selling a lot of my old products. I needed to make room for my stash. In other words, I'm clearing out the old. This is really hard for me, by the way. I'm going to admit that I am definitely a craft hoarder, and this is hard for me. Keep in mind, I love paper. I'm the papered chef, okay? So this is me parting with my paper so that other people can enjoy it as much as I have. Okay, so you can find these everything I'm showing you right now is in stock. Even that one looks a lot like the new paper. This is an old paper that goes a lot with the new paper. I have more, but that's it. I'm parting with these to raise funds for my new catalog products. And everybody can just add these to your cart if you sign up for a share, and it's not going to cost you any more postage. But if you just want to go look at my retired paper stash, my flat rate is $4 shipping. I keep my shipping rates low because I feel like that if you buy anything from my store, then I'll just ship it all for $4. And even if I have to eat some of the cost, I just want to keep my shipping costs low, because you know what annoys me about stores is when they add shipping for each new item. That just annoys me. So I don't want to be annoying, and I just like to make sure that my shipping is very reasonable. $4 flat rate. But you get free shipping for anything over $50 in my store, and including if you sign up for both paper shares, free shipping. The link to my paper share, it's on thepaperchef.com. It's inside the description of this video. It's on there, and then it's /shop. Use the little white button to add things to the cart. There's a little white button that's very hard to see. Some of my viewers told me it was, my crafty friend said the little white button's hard to see. But you add things to your cart so that you can accumulate enough to get free shipping. If not, it's only $4 shipping. That's all for now. This is the Papered Chef. I hope to see you again when I do my unboxing of my new catalog products. Bye for now.